Hi. So I just wanted to hop on and play a little bit of something. So we are playing Spiral Knights. What's the name of this game, if I remember correctly? So anyway, I just wanted to play a little bit and talk about something that's been on my mind today after our breaking of bread, which we do have weekly on Zoom. And something that's since our breaking of bread been on my mind is that I often come across people who when they see your message about God or your message about Jesus, they these are those people who don't just claim that God doesn't exist. That often, let me just read this. How about okay, probably nothing super important. Um, what was I saying? So there's kind of two types of people to react to that. Is those who just come and say God doesn't exist, and then there's the people who doesn't deny his existence, but say God hasn't given them anything. So seem to be they sound to be kind of like grudgeful towards God. They say God hasn't given them anything, there's no such thing as blessings from God, and that kind of thing. So, and also I'm sorry if the mouse clicking is too loud. I'm still working out how to use this microphone exactly to get the best possible sound quality. Anyway, these people who come to you and they say God hasn't given them anything, it's usually people who have so much, who have a nice apartment, who have a roof over their head, who have, like us first world people, who have clean water coming out of the tap of every room. And my goodness, even the toilet uses clean water, which is super wasteful, but you know what I'm saying. You have all this you have clean water, you have money to go grocery shopping, you are fed, and it's just it's like you have so much in your life. What are you saying about God having not given you anything when it comes to your life on this earth, and it just makes me wonder, because these are the same people oftentimes the same people also who, in a situation where they are horribly ill, for example, maybe they get into a bad accident or something, so they are hurt really badly and just in a bad situation, or maybe somebody they love is in a bad situation health wise, and that's when they come to God and they pray to God. In that situation, it just seems odd to me that you spend your whole life kind of just saying God doesn't give you anything, but when it comes to something that you absolutely have no control over yourself, and you think that the only one who can save you from that is God, then you come to him even though you've never had a relationship with him. And it's just just what are you doing? It's not I I do not think that God, when it said that God answers your prayers, he always answers your prayers. That's true, but he doesn't, necessarily give you a new car or something fancy. He doesn't necessarily give you $1 million or euros or anything. let me just find out what I'm supposed to do here. What's this guy want? Right mouse to initiate conversation. Yeah. This is gonna be horribly rambly because I'm not focused at all, because I'm just trying to get something done in this game as well. What did he say now? So anyway, people saying that God has given them nothing, when in fact He's given them so much. And it's often quite visible that people who actually have less in their lives materially, those people often are more thankful to God and they come closer to God. Because those people learn, I feel like those people more easily learn that what matters in this life isn't material things. It isn't a big house and being completely out of debt monetarily and things like that. And yeah, and just, how do I open this? Wait, let me, oh, the key, okay. Where was I? This is why I usually just record game footage and like edit it under my blabbing, because I cannot focus that well. I find people are very thankless and kind of grudgeful nowadays if they don't have what their neighbor has, or if they don't have what some kind of a super celebrity has, you know, millions of money, whatever your currency may be, dollars, euros, whatever it is. You don't have all the things that some super rich person has. But it's not the things you have in this world. The thing is, those things shouldn't matter the least to you. In fact, if you have so much, if you are some kind of a millionaire or something, then the right thing to do would be to help those in need, you know, help people in the poor countries and help like maybe homeless animals or something, like do something that matters with that money that you have been blessed with. But those things in the end, those do not matter, because the things you have in this lifetime, this earthly lifetime, none of that is going into God's kingdom with you. All of that's going to be gone, and all of those things that you think you so greatly achieved in this life, those aren't going to be there. It's going to be so much better. So please don't understand that as if you're losing something. You are in fact gaining everything when Jesus comes back. I just hope that I could somehow, you know, change the mindsets of those people, those grudgeful people, those thankless people, into that if they just come to Christ, if they come to God, confess their sins, and really just give themselves to God, the ultimate blessing will be our eternal life in God's kingdom. None of that material stuff matters. Just let it go, you know? And yeah, I think maybe the reason that people in situations where they have a worse situation monetarily, maybe they are closer to God because they don't have the distraction. Maybe they don't have the distraction of all the money and all the all the expensive things, a huge house and fast car. They don't have those distractions, so it's easier maybe for them to remember what matters. I don't know. That's just how I think about it, or what I'm guessing, basically. Wow, there's like a lot of stuff going on here. I forgot how to change weapons, so that's not convenient. But anyway. And also another thing is that the world of today is so focused on appearances, like physical appearances, and maybe even appearances in that you need to visibly show the people how much you have and how rich you are, and that kind of thing. And people just completely forget what actually matters, you know? And it's sad. It's really sad. And I really, I think we should all give it a moment and pray for people to gain a how would I say this, a wider understanding as for what matters in this life and what matters in the end. None of that stuff that you say God hasn't blessed you with doesn't matter when He has blessed us with eternal life. Just come to Him, receive the ultimate blessing. Okay? And I'll be praying for that, for people to understand. Thank you for watching, and God bless. Bye.